Hey, Hope. Welcome to class today on this Thursday, the 30th, last day of June. Hope you're doing well today. Hope you're ready to continue studying your math. Notice I am making this video. Look right down here, please, at 9:18 p.m. Usually I make them a lot later. So as of now, for your work, I've not received anything. Okay, and you'll probably get it turned in before the day's over. But if I don't get it today, I'm not mad. I'm not criticizing, but I will start taking points off. Okay, and I will let your parents know also. You owe me lessons 10.1, 2, 3, 4, and now you owe me also lesson 10.5 that was given you on Wednesday to work. Okay, you owe me lessons 10.1 through 10.5 and also quiz number 20. Okay, test on Saturday. You have no incompletes other than the ones I just read. Today we're going to be working on homework from 2 lessons and taking notes from 1 lesson. Here are today's order of events. First, I would like you to take your quiz today. Next, please work on this homework assignment. Now, Hope, yesterday you took notes on lesson 10.6. However, you never did homework from lesson 10.6. So the first thing you're going to do after you take your quiz is work on homework right here from lesson 10.6. Okay? The help video, there's actually 2 help videos. It's not because they're that long. It's not that big of a deal. I probably took a break in the middle or something. But anyways, there's 2 homework videos. One is part 1, one is part 2. A total of about 51 minutes. Okay? So there's your help videos for this homework assignment there. Next, please watch this video here. This is lesson 10.7, equations of circles. And then lastly, work on your homework, please. Page 521, numbers 1 through 26. There's the homework help video, about 35 minutes long. Okay? So there's your order of events for today. Now, please let me know if you're going to miss any upcoming days of class. And now let's talk about quiz number 20. Actually, remember I typed this ahead of time. Quiz 20 is what you owe me, so I can't go over that because I've not received it. But once you send that to me, I will go over it with you. Let's talk about your chapter 9 test, okay? You received a 98. That's a really good job. 93 plus 5 bonus points. Do you see how important those bonus points really are? I mean, a 93 is an A. It's an A minus. But with those 5 bonus points, it jumps you up to an A. And a 99 is an A plus. So you're doing really well. And I would like to encourage you to never quit doing those review sheets. They really are helpful, okay? But let's take a look at your test. You missed numbers 12 and 22. Okay, let's take a look at number 12 first. Now, number 12, here's your work right here. Number 12 asked you to take this information here, okay, and put it over here. So I'm going to use color coordination. I'm going to circle this in red. In JK, this length here is 9. All right, now, JL is in green at 7. So here's JL. Has a length of 7. And then in blue, LH is what you're looking for. We'll call that H. So LH is X, excuse me. Now, hope you've done really well on your tests and quiz. I'm really proud of you. And I can tell by looking at your test, numbers 8 through 15, you did really well. You only missed one, which was number 12, on numbers 8 through 15. Okay? But let me show you what you did wrong here. We learned a theorem that said that this leg right here, JK, is the geometric mean. JK is the geometric mean of JL and JH. Okay? So there we go. You see what I've done? Let me go over this again. We learned a theorem that says this leg right here is the geometric mean of this segment of the hypotenuse and the entire hypotenuse. Okay? Hopefully you remember that. So here we go. For JK, I can substitute what? 9. For JL, I can substitute what? 7. And for JH, I really don't have anything for JH. I'm just going to call it X. Well, I probably shouldn't put X because I have X here. So I'll just put JH. Now, let's square both sides to get rid of this radical. If you square 9, you get 81. If you square the right side, you just get 7 times JH. When you square 9, you get 81. When you square a square root, you get just what's on the inside. Okay? Now, 7 times JH is the same thing as just 7 JH. So now divide both sides by 7. Let me grab my handy dandy calculator here. 81 divided by 7 is 11.57. So 11.57 equals JH. So you think you're finished maybe, but we're not, because I'm not asking for JH, I'm asking for LH. So JH from here all the way to H, this whole big long segment is 11.57. So think about it. If I want to find this little segment here, just subtract out 7, because the entire segment is 11.57 and this much is 7. So let's subtract out 7 and you're left with 4.57. Okay? So email if you have any questions on that, okay? All right, back it up and watch it again if you need to. I'm going to move on to number 22. All right. Now in 21 and 22, or 22 and 23, you were asked to solve the entire triangle. Well, this side was missing, and you found that correctly using Pythagorean's theorem. The answer is 9. So you did well. And we know we have 90 degrees here. However, I'm going to call this X, and I'm going to call this Y. You could call them whatever you wanted to. We need to find this angle here and this angle here. Okay? Now here's how I've taught you to do that. Pick one of the angles, hope, that you want to solve for. It doesn't matter which one. I'm going to pick this one. I'm going to circle it. Now because I circled that, I'm going to go across and call this opposite. I'm going to go across from 90 and call this hypotenuse. And my third side is called my adjacent side. Now, since we know all three sides, I really don't care if you use sine or cosine or tangent to find X. In fact, I'm going to show you we can use all three. So I'm going to take the sine of X equals what? Opposite over hypotenuse. Cosine of X equals adjacent over hypotenuse. And lastly, tangent of X equals opposite over adjacent. Now with your calculator, you should know how to do this. Notice we have the ratio. We're looking for the angle. So when you're looking for the angle, you want to use the button on your calculator that's inverse sine, because you're looking for the angle. So I'm going to hit second sine, and I'm going to type in 12 divided by 15, enter, and I'm going to get 53.1 degrees. I'm just going to put 53 degrees. Now come over here. We're looking for an angle, so we're going to hit inverse cosine on our calculator like that, and then type in 9 divided by 15, enter, and look at that. You get 53.1 degrees. All right? And then lastly, we're looking for an angle, so you want to type in inverse tangent, second tangent, and then 12 divided by 9. And you'll get, look at that, 53.1 degrees. So I'm trying to show you it doesn't matter which function you used. Now, listen carefully, Hope. Here's why you can use all three functions. Because you knew all three sides. So if you know all three sides, it really doesn't matter which trig ratio you use or which trig function you use to find this missing angle. So the answer is 53 degrees. So I'm going to put that right here. And now we know how to find the missing angle. All three of these angles have to add up to 180. So obviously y is going to be 37 degrees, because 37 plus 53 is 90, plus 90 is 180, okay? Hope that made sense. If you got to go back and watch it again, feel free to. If you have any questions, please never hesitate to email me, all right? Okay, moving on. I think that's it. Okay, let's go over today's quiz. The quiz you're going to take today simply has 12 fill-in-the-blank questions. So there's really not a lot to say. Simply fill in the blanks with the correct words, okay? And that's all for today, Hope. Please get started on your quiz and your videos. Have a great day today. Contact me if you have any questions at all.